If you are struggling with falling asleep, staying asleep, or maybe waking up in the middle of the night so exhausted and you can't go back to sleep, or you're just waking up tired the next day, I am sharing my 5 key takeaways with holistic sleep coach Morgan Adams on today's episode. Hi, my name is Amy Connell. I am an NASM certified personal trainer who wants you to take a recovery day, and a certified nutrition coach who wants you to enjoy dessert. I know I certainly do. I'm a speaker, author, and host of the Graced Health podcast, where I help women over 40 feel and function well so they can live balanced, nourishing, grace-filled lives. Today's 5 for 5 is my conversation with Morgan Adams on the Graced Health podcast. Morgan is a holistic sleep coach and just provides a wealth of information. You can find her over at morganadamswellness.com. Takeaway number 1. Quality sleep is more than just getting those 7 to 9 hours that we hear about. It's also regularity, satisfaction, alertness during the day, timing, duration, and efficiency. There's a lot that goes into sleep quality. Number 2, to prevent those 3 a.m. wake-up calls where you just can't go back to sleep, try to focus on stabilizing your blood sugar throughout the day. So that means things like avoiding alcohol. I know, but especially a couple hours ahead of bedtime will help balance that blood sugar. Also avoid what Morgan calls naked carbs. So that is eating carbohydrate foods, which are not bad for you, by the way. These are not bad for you, but you want to pair them with some healthy proteins, some quality fats to stabilize your blood sugar. Naked carbs are just plain old, like you go in and you're having some pretzels. Those are naked carbs. So if you're going to have the pretzels, fine, but have some protein or maybe healthy fats with them. I like to do peanuts. That's just my own preference. Morgan did share also that the Mediterranean diet has been shown to help promote sleep. So if you are looking for a particular plan to follow, that might be something to look into. Number 3, sleep is not an on-off switch. Just like when we had little kids or babies, they wouldn't just power down the minute we put them down, or at least mine didn't. We have to help our body power down in order to get into sleep. So that means things like taking down your lights in your house, maybe not having those overhead lights, but just having some floor lamps, something soft, something quiet. Use some blue blocker glasses if you are looking at screens, particularly your phone, your laptop, your computer, anything like that. And just doing those general things to signal to your body it's time to sleep. Take a bath every night, just anything that your body knows it's in that rhythm of, okay, it's time to power down. Again, kind of like what we did when we had those toddlers. Number 4, if you are caught in that 3 a.m. cycle, try the 4-7-8 breathing method that Morgan suggested. So you breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, and slowly breathe out for 8 counts. 4-7-8. Number 5, one of the most effective things you can do to sleep better at night is to get sunlight first thing in the morning. That's right. Your sunlight in the morning will help your nighttime. How do you do that? Get outside within the first hour or so of waking and get 15 minutes or so of sunlight. Here's the trick. No sunglasses, Morgan told me. I was so sad when I heard that because I used to always wear sunglasses, but now take those off. Now, if you are in a climate that is dark, if it is winter season where it is dark when you first wake up, I know it is for me, or the weather isn't conducive to that, then Morgan recommends a happy light, which is a UV-free light that will help simulate that sunshine, but it doesn't have the UVs in it. So it's not going to give you skin cancer or cause wrinkles or anything like that. I will say I have one of these and I like it so much that I gave 3 out as gifts. I think it really does help promote that good quality sleep. And as I'm recording this, it's January and it's dark. So that is a really great alternative to getting sunshine when the weather or the time of year isn't conducive to it. I'll have a link to that happy light down below. Now, before we go, I invite you to connect on a deeper level through my monthly, that's one time a month, journals. In these journals, I share things, food that I'm loving, fitness that I am enjoying doing or think that you might enjoy. We also talk about my family and friends and just fun and other things that may or may not start with F. It may not start with F, but it is snarky because that's kind of where I get to be the snarkiest. It's email only, so you can't find it anywhere on the internet. That's all for today. Go out there and have a grace day.